What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to this episode of English Turks, where I review your favorite Turkish series with and without English subtitles. And today we are going to do something a little different. As you know, Turkish series are now on their summer breaks. There are some summer series that are out, but I haven't been too into them. I will be watching and posting some reviews because during the summer I have a lot more time. But I want to get into Tasacak Deniz. As you know, right now there's a lot of news surrounding the actor that plays Gezep. His like the character Gazette himself is no longer in the show. At first, they were saying that it was due to his storyline changing, and the actor that plays him didn't like the storyline and wanted them to change it. And because they didn't change it, he decided not to come back. But then he did a post, and from the people who have translated that post, it seems to be that he didn't even know that he wasn't going to be back in season 2, and that he found out on the internet like everybody else, which I thought that was very shady of the series to do, because if there is any character that should be in the plot till the time that they call the finale, it should be Gazette, because he is like the backbone to a lot of the storyline. So for him not to be there is going to be kind of weird. But it made me think, like, I've seen a lot of other posts where like they're saying the actress that plays Hijran is not coming back and Sheriff is not coming back. But then I see other posts where they say actually Sheriff is going to be in season 2 and there is no confirmation about Hijran. But there are a lot of people on this cast, and the show is super popular. So I don't think it's a money thing, but if it is, like, they need to get the accounting together. I wanted to share, if there are going to be any cast members that leave the show, I wanted to give my top 5 from least to most that I probably shouldn't be back in season 2. And I'm going to give you my reason why. And I thought that this would be a great post during the summer break, so we can kind of like dig into some of the cast members of Tasacak Deniz, or some of the characters. So coming in at number 5, I'm going to say this with all the kindness, is Timur. I know he just came into the series and they're trying to pay him as a villain, but his storyline to me makes absolutely no sense. As you guys all know, Sheriff took Eleni to Russia, and in order to find her, they had hired Timur Adil had gotten Timur to go and find her for him. And basically, he had his guys trace after Timur's men to figure out where it is. And then, as part of the deal, Timur wanted Adil to either marry his daughter or for Eleni to marry his son or something like that. And so he knew that that was going to happen, Adil, so he planned for it. So he just kind of like got Timur caught in dealing drugs, and he's a big time criminal that the police have been trying to catch her from like forever. And so Timur is mad at Adil, and he starts giving him these gold bars. And as you guys know how the season ended, put Adil in a difficult position to pick between Fadime, Eleni, and why am I not thinking of her name? Oh gosh, bite me. I'm sorry. Esme. So as y'all know, at the end of the season, he put Adil in a difficult situation where he had to pick between Fadime, Esme, and Eleni, who he was going to save. Otherwise, they would get ran over by a truck. But the reason why I think like his storyline needs to end, because it really makes no sense. He purposely created this arch nemesis when he kind of already knew that Oruç was already over there. And it would, I mean, I just think it was weird. And then also, like, Timur is openly threatening Adil in the police station and nobody cares. Not a single police officer is like, you know what? I think we need to look into this. Nobody. It's just, it doesn't make sense to me. So Timur, definitely in at number 5. Let's end that storyline. Let's find something a little bit better, because this makes no sense. The number 4, which I don't know if she's coming back, but I think that Ilve should be gone. Okay? No offense, but when they first brought her into the series, it was as if they hadn't seen her in forever. And, you know, they were so happy to see her and the son. And that was Gezep's twin. And then all of a sudden she has to deal with all this thing with Sharif kidnapping her son. What I found very weird is, like, this lady has been raising her son. The father's out of the picture. And all of a sudden she'd rather stay where her son was threatened and deal with all their drama than be with her son. Like, she sent her son to live with her dad, with his dad, but like she never follows, him. I know like they showed a few times where she leaves to go and visit him, but how did you go from being a full-time mom to I'm not going to be a mom anymore and I want to stay here with you guys? Like you could work at any laboratory. I don't understand what the attachment is that she can't leave when she already wasn't there to begin with. So I just felt like, and her storyline really wasn't going anywhere. The biggest thing for her was that she did all that to protect her son. Adil found out and kind of felt a way about it. But if I was Adil, I wouldn't be that mad because she was trying to protect her son. I guess Adil's big anger about it is that why didn't you just come to me and then we could have figured it out together? Instead, you hid it from me and then lied to me and all these things. So I can get that part, but I think her storyline was dragging on. What I thought was going to come out of her storyline was that her and Gokhan were going to create a connection because they did have a little something there. And I just felt like, and I still feel like Gokhan's going to have a redemption story. That's why I will just break it to you now, he's not on this list. I feel like he's going to have a redemption story because he's in the crossfires about being like dedicated to Fortuna for everything that they've done for him and everything like that. But also at the same time, I feel like it's not within him to just constantly be this evil character doing these evil things to people. And I remember him saying like his bottom line was that he was poisoning the children, even though like he was the one that kidnapped Ilve's son, but he always gave Ilve reassurance that, his son was fine. And I guess he was trying to take care of his son, but still being like true and dedicated to Sheriff. So, but Ilve, she's got to go. If they're not going to have like a story between them two where, they get connected and then he turns into a good guy, then she needs to go. And she needs to be a mom to her son and stop hanging around them over there when she should be with her son. So she's number 4. Number 3, some of you might not like it, but Mikhail, I think that's his name, Eleni's friend from Germany that also ended up working for her adopted mom and then became part of the Adil family and started working for Adil. I just feel like he just appears here and there. He had a really big storyline and now he's really playing the background. So, I mean, if I had to choose between him and Jezep, I would choose Jezep to stay and him to go. But, maybe his storyline will grow again. But obviously, he's not really doing much to protect Eleni right now. Right now, he's just doing whatever they say. I don't know if he's going to end up being the right hand to Adil. I don't know if he's going to be the right hand person for Adil now that Gezep's gone. Because who is Adil going to trust in? Like, who is this right hand person? Oh, the other guy. The one that has the wife that's pregnant. But, I mean, he needs to be safe because his wife is pregnant. All right, so that's number 3. Number 2. Eupan has got to go. I mean, he has done so much. He has he's like not trying to redeem himself. And I get it. He belongs to, my gosh, I don't know his name. Well, you guys know who it is. It's the older guy that's always constantly telling Adil to get married. Like, he just needs to go. I feel like after the last thing that he did, especially threatening the lives of Fadime and Eleni and all that stuff, and him getting like trampled by the animals, I just feel like it would be best on his dad to send him away and keep him away. And maybe he can come back later on in the series. Like, let's say they sent him to, somewhere where the new arch nemesis is like going to be able to get in contact with him, and then he starts working for the arch nemesis. Like, that might be a good storyline, but for him to still be there, it's just weird. He needs to go. I feel like Adil is kicking out Gezep, kicking out Ilve, but they didn't do as bad as Eupan. So if he's sending them away, Eupan should not be there, like at all. So he's number 2. But at the top of my list, the person who should have been gone because he has done so many things and has no way to redeem himself is Bechet. I don't know why Bechet is still there. Like, not a clue. Why is he still there? They are doing all these things to everybody else. They're giving everybody a doomsday clause. They're literally putting Zarife and the mom and Hijran on the ship. You guys are doing all of that. But what about Bechet? Bechet has threatened the life of this girl so many times. He has ran this girl into the forest, kidnapped her, tried to kill her, kidnapped her again. Like, he has done so many horrible things that I just don't understand why he gets a free pass every single time. I know right now he's like, I think he's in jail, right? Because they to Kim and Sherif and all of them. And I think they have them all behind bars. But I feel like he stayed way too long. I mean, if you're going to stand on business and your threats are going to stand on business, then you need to be getting rid of the main threat. And Betcha is the main threat because he really could care less. And what makes it worse is that his brother is married to Esme's sister. So, like, it just makes it even worse. But you guys got rid of Esme's mom real fast. Like, that girl was gone. She's in jail now. So why can't Betcha end up in jail? He needs to be in jail. So I think he's in jail now, but if he's still running the streets when season 2 opens up, I'm gonna feel some type of way because he has done way too much. From the first time when he kidnapped and put her in the woods, and then she gave him grace with the cow. Like, I get it, they were building his storyline, but he has done way too much for him to still be there. And, those are all the people that I think should not be returning back in season 2. I don't know how Sheriff's story is going to play out or Hijran in season 2, but I feel like Hijran still has a lot way to go. Sheriff is kind of played out. Maybe he's going to build into bringing in this new nemesis, which I think is supposed to be Zarif's third son, and they're still trying to find an actor to play the third son. I don't think they've come to an agreement, but if they have, then that would be really exciting. And then probably, because remember, Sheriff has been having a lot of financial support, and so they're trying to figure out, like, where is he getting this financial support? How is he able to do this? And if there is a brother out there, then he's going to be the main nemesis of season 2. Hopefully season 2 is not going to be a failure, because we know how it goes with all these shows. I literally stopped watching Ashraf Ria because season 2 was just garbage to me. But I'm hoping that it stays good because I really do like Tasacak Deniz. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you agree with the people that I picked, or do you have other people in mind that you think should also be leaving? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to click the like button. Don't forget to comment. And apparently you can hype the video now. So the more hypes, the more videos I'll put out, because it does take a lot of time. But I love talking to you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video.